Hi, I'm Ian Hobbs from the Tamworth Powerstation Museum. I volunteer here. What we've got in this room, it was the generated room, but now we use it and call it the gallery room. What we've got is a lot of various light bulbs and tubes in those cabinets there. Here we've got table lamps and clocks and urns. And this section of the cabinet's got meters in and electricity meters. What we have here is a Bellis and Morecambe steam engine, and it's exactly the same as here in 1907 to generate the power for houses and shops for the first time that happened. But this one we got from Briggsvale near Dorrigo, and it's been done up, and it's beautiful when you can hear it running. Further down at the back of the building we have linesmen's body belts, various equipment that linesmen used to use to climb poles.
This is an example of the first style of hard hat that was purchased by, would have been Peel Cunningham County Council by then, in the probably early 1960s, late 1950s, early 1960s. It was pretty crude and ordinary, a bit heavy, but did its job. It of course is made out of insulating material, which meant that if you accidentally did put your head into a live wire, it didn't matter quite so much. Each person had their own leather belt. It was their job to look after it. Having been sort of taught to sit in your leather belt, they do in fact give you a great deal of freedom. You go up the ladder, you put your leather belt around the pole, you make yourself comfortable, then you've got both hands to work.
You have a display case with the 1922 power station that was built the next street up in Marriott Street and about 8 blocks towards Armadale. The first bit got up and running by 1922. It was AC power like we use today, and not DC power like I used at this site here in Peel Street. They kept on adding different sections in 1925, 28, 35. Further along here we got it where bits were added in the 40s and 50s, and by 1956 that's as far as they could go. This power station ended up supplying the whole of the north and northwest of New South Wales, and also up into St George in Queensland. In 1962 the Electricity Commission then built a power line between Muswellbrook, and that's the first time we connected to the grid. 1972 they stopped generating there, and in 1983 it was pulled down and the Powerhouse Motel was built there.
Forest Creek is a railway town. Some other towns could be coal mining towns. Tamworth has always been an electrical town. Growing up in Tamworth, we were always aware that we had a big power station. We were always proud of the fact that we had that power station. And in the 1956, when the Electricity Commission absorbed the Tamworth Electrical Undertaking, it was one of the last decentralised ones that they did absorb actually, because it was going so well and doing such a good job in its own right. But they eventually absorbed Tamworth. But there was a great hue and cry about losing our power station. They're taking our power station away from us. You know, and the whole population, not only the aldermen and the people directly involved, but the whole town got really up in arms about them taking our power station off us. You know, quite a proud thing to own this power station.